Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do a end of the year reading, a winter solstice message. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like a more personal reading, you can check the description box for all the information on how to get that. All right, Taurus, so what we're going to do, we're just going to get kind of an overall message from your guides about what you need to know and be aware of for the end of the year, for the last couple weeks of 2023. We're going to see what the theme of your year has been, what the lesson has been, what it is that you need to let go of during this time, and what it is you need to embrace and be open to. I do feel that there's a need to clear the air with somebody. If there's somebody that you've been having any sort of like difficulty with or conflict with over a long period of time, I would say like over the last 3 to 6 months, maybe even longer, I feel like this is a good time to clear the air with that person. I know that when Mercury goes retrograde, it's typically not the best time to, or not the easiest time to have conversations. But I do feel that for you, it's going to be beneficial to kind of get everything out on the table. If it's somebody that you've been having some sort of conflict with or struggle with. You have peace as your overall energy. I feel like it's important, and what this year maybe has been trying to reflect or been reflecting to you, is that where you are right now is enough. And when you accept that where you are right now is enough, and you have everything you need in this moment right here, everything else that you're trying to accomplish like flows in very easily. But I feel like if you're looking at where you are right now and feeling like, I don't have the commitment that I want, I don't have the abundance that I want, I don't have the success that I want, if you're constantly feeling like you're needing to accomplish something or have something else in order to feel safe and secure where you're at, you're not going to, it's a blockage to what you're wanting to receive. It's really important that you find peace within where you are now. And I feel like a lot of you have gotten yourself to that place. And I feel like within that, you're going to start seeing a lot of really positive shifts. I also feel for some of you that the way to open up to abundance is sit in the place of peace and sit in a place of relaxation and sit in that place of receiving. I feel like for some of you, you're being guided to find that peace and find that peace of mind first. And then once you're in that place of peace or calmness, ask yourself what it is that you want. Okay, so what has been the theme of this year for you? The Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune being the theme of your year, you've likely gone through a lot of changes, or you've been seeing like a lot of things just keep circling around, right? Maybe being stuck in cycles, seeing a lot of cycles repeat itself. or you've just been experiencing a lot of change, but this year has been a push to, it's been a push for change. And so any cycle that you keep circling around is a cycle that you need to find a way to adjust and change, and not change yourself to adjust to the cycle. Change the way you're reacting to it, and make sure that the choices that you're making are in alignment with what you want. The lesson has been the Devil card. So the lesson has been overdoing it. There's it's like you've been maybe hyper focused on one thing. You've been putting too much energy and attention into one specific thing. And it's keeping the same cycle that's repeating itself. There's been a cycle that's been repeating itself over and over and over. And it's a toxic cycle, a karmic cycle that needs to be rebalanced. There's something that you definitely need to release. And I feel like that's been the lesson. You've been shown what is preventing you from really stepping into the change that you're wanting to manifest. You've been shown very clearly this year what is holding you back. You've maybe even been presented with a lot of temptation in some aspect. Temptation in the sense of like, temptation is not just like, cravings of the flesh, right? Where you have a tendency to sit in a more fear-based space, or the temptation to do things in a way that it's like as quick as possible, like looking for quick fixes, looking for instant gratification, looking externally for validation. Yeah, I feel like this year has been a big, like for a lot of you, I feel like there's been a need to let go of codependent relationships or anything that you've been depending on or dependent on or reliant on for validation or security. I feel like it's important for you to acknowledge the value that you possess within you and not look to the ultimate success in order to validate that you're worthy. For some of you, it's like you need to get out of the space right now of seeking information, seeking answers, seeking communication, seeking truth. It's like you've got everything that you need in that aspect. And what you need to embrace is the Nine of Pentacles, is the idea that you are enough as you are right now. You have enough with where you are now. You don't need to have this Ten of Pentacles to validate how successful you are. You don't need to see the results to know that you hold and possess a lot of value. And by looking for the results, you're actually keeping yourself stuck in this cycle. It's almost like I feel like you keep going back and forth. You're looking for acknowledgement that you have healed enough to receive abundance. You keep going back and forth with holding on to hope for something and then running away from it really quickly. Your energy is kind of like in this in-between place. And so it's like you're looking for this beautiful, abundant opportunity. You're looking for this miracle. You're looking for this fulfillment of love. But with the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands, it's like you're still not letting yourself fully have faith in it and fully trust in it. You're looking to what is going on around you, what is going on physically, to validate whether or not you're on the right path and whether or not you're on the path to what is meant for you. And I feel like the path forward in this is to accept that yes, you are on the path. You're exactly where you need to be. You don't need any proof or validation that this is something that is meant for you. You need to open up your heart to it. You need to stop seeking that validation for it and need to accept it within yourself. Know that you're already where you need to be. You don't need more healing. You don't have to suffer anymore. You're not doing anything wrong. You don't need to keep changing the way you're doing anything. You need to find peace within the moment that you're in. Celebrate where you are. Acknowledge your emotional triggers. Acknowledge where you get into the space of feeling like you have to fight to prove yourself. And acknowledge what it is that you're hiding behind because of your wounds. And let yourself shine. Find joy in where you are now to receive what it is you're looking to receive. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.